Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Viewers have long been captivated by the reality television show Sister Wives because it provides an insight into the intricate relationships of a polygamous family headed by Kody Brown and his 4 wives, Mary, Janelle, Christine, and Robyn. The show has developed a devoted following over the years, but it has also come under heavy fire for being authentic, especially in regards to how Kody and Robyn Brown are portrayed. As the Brown family's polygamous arrangement has broken down and Kody is now in a committed relationship with Robyn, fans have begun to wonder if some situations are real or staged to skew opinions. A certain moment, known as the Have Dates sequence, has generated a lot of discussion among viewers, with many accusing it of being a fabricated attempt to change perceptions of Kody and Robyn's relationship. The evidence that fans used to claim that this moment was staged, the larger production backdrop of Sister Wives, and the consequences for the show's reputation are all covered in this in-depth investigation of the dispute surrounding it. A closer look at the scene from Have Dates. In the Sister Wives Season 19 episode Have Dates, Kody and Robyn Brown had what seems to be an emotional conversation regarding their relationship and Kody's tense relationships with his other wives and kids. In this scene, Robyn emphasizes her wish to keep the family together by urging Kody to patch things up with his kids and ex-wives. Robyn appears as a sympathetic mediator attempting to heal the divisions in Kody's broken family during the emotionally intense session. Fans have, however, identified a number of contradictions that imply the scene was purposefully set up to portray Robyn in a sympathetic light and Kody as a repentant husband and father. The awkward delivery of the sentence is one of the main reasons fans believe the event was staged. Robyn's comments, especially her requests for Kody to make amends with his family, have been criticized by viewers for feeling scripted and lacking the natural flow of a discussion. Fans have been using social media, particularly Reddit, to criticize on Robyn's performance, calling her tone stilted and her facial expressions forced. One Reddit user said, "Robyn's delivery was like she was reading off a teleprompter." Fan forums support this sentiment, with many pointing out that the interaction appeared to be intended to refute claims that Kody is an absentee parent or that Robyn is manipulative. The scene's timing in relation to Season 19 as a whole is another cause for concern among viewers. A few sequences, such as the Have Dates moment, seem to have been shot more recently and mixed into the older video, even though the season was mostly produced in 2022. The physical characteristics of Kody and Robyn's kids, especially Ariella and Solomon, show this disparity as they appear far older than they would have been at the initial filming. According to fan speculation, these more recent scenes were included in response to criticism of Kody and Robyn's actions, especially following the untimely loss of Kody's son, Garrison Brown, in early 2024. The Sister Wives Network, TLC, has been accused of trying to recover Kody and Robyn's public image by creating a redemption storyline for them as a result of the inclusion of these scenes. Contextual and visual staging indications. In addition to the conversation and timing, fans have found a number of contextual and visual cues that point to the staging of the Have Dates scene. The scene's environment is among the most often mentioned pieces of evidence. The Have Dates scenario is set in a meticulously planned setting, in contrast to other scenes in Sister Wives that seem natural, including informal family get-togethers or candid interviews. The scenario appears to have been staged to enhance emotional impact, as evidenced by the extremely professional lighting, camera angles, and even Kody and Robyn's placement. Fans have pointed out, for instance, that Robyn's expressions are frequently captured by the camera, which some have interpreted as an attempt to present her as the sympathetic peacemaker of the family. Furthermore, the scene's substance doesn't seem to fit into Season 19's larger plot. The Have Dates sequence suddenly switches to Robyn promoting family reconciliation, even though the majority of the season is on the aftermath of Kody's divorces from Mary, Janelle, and Christine. Fans are wondering if the sequence was shot later to answer complaints that Kody and Robyn have distanced themselves from the rest of the family because of this abrupt change. It seems like TLC saw the online backlash and decided to add a scene to make Robyn look like she cares about Kody's kids, one ex-fan wrote. This impression is exacerbated by the fact that Robyn's actions throughout the series have frequently been construed as favoring her own children over Kody's other children, which makes her unexpected support for family unity appear inconsistent with her character to many viewers. Scripted reality TV's wider context. The Have Dates scene dispute is not a singular instance. Rather, it is a component of a broader trend of doubt regarding sister wives' sincerity. By its very nature, reality television blurs the boundaries between fact and fiction, frequently using staging, editing, and writing to heighten drama and keep viewers interested. In previous interviews, Kody Brown has admitted that Sister Wives occasionally exaggerates drama for viewers, stating that some incidents are scripted or overdone to make for interesting television. Fans' concerns that the show's producers twist plots to create narratives have been strengthened by this statement, especially in relation to contentious characters like Robyn and Kody. Fans think TLC is trying to repair Robyn's reputation, which has suffered greatly in recent seasons, in the case of the Have Dates scene. Once seen as the new and preferred wife, Robyn has come under increasing fire for her alleged involvement in the dissolution of the polygamous Brown family. She has been accused by viewers of controlling Kody's time and finances, which has caused him to become estranged from his other wives and kids. With its emphasis on Robyn's worry about Kody's relationships, the Have Dates scene seems to be an attempt to refute this narrative by presenting Robyn as a kind and accepting person. Fans, however, have criticized the scene's overbearing execution, calling it obviously fake, and accusing TLC of underestimating the intellect of their viewers. Fan responses and backlash on social media. The Have Dates sequence has received a resoundingly unfavorable fan response, with viewers expressing their frustration and analyzing its inconsistencies on sites like Facebook, X, and Reddit. Hundreds of comments were left on a Reddit thread titled, "Robyn's Fake Tears in the Have Dates Scene," highlighting particular instances where Robyn's emotions appeared to be contrived. One user commented, "You can see her checking to see if they're getting her good side by looking at the camera every few seconds." Others have emphasized the scene's lack of real emotional connection between Kody and Robyn, pointing out that their exchanges feel staged rather than sincere. "It's so obvious she's acting." Alongside conversations over the scenario, the hashtag #SisterWivesScripted has gained popularity on X, where fans have shared images and videos to back up their accusations of staging. A post that garnered thousands of likes compared Ariella and Solomon's appearances in the Have Dates sequence to previous episodes, emphasizing their apparent growth spurt as proof of a difference in the production timeline. TLC thinks we're stupid enough to believe this was filmed in 2022, was the caption for the photo. Take a look at the children. Such posts have increased the reaction, with fans feeling deceived by what they see as TLC's attempt to sway their opinions. This is recent and completely staged, the function of production and editing. The Have Dates moment is a perfect illustration of how production decisions may affect viewers' views, and editing plays a big part in forming the story of Sister Wives. Post-production plays a major role in creating coherent tales for reality TV, frequently combining video from various eras to produce the desired narrative. In this instance, fans believe that the Have Dates section was shot much later than the main body of Season 19, perhaps in reaction to viewers' immediate comments. In reality TV, producers frequently use a technique called pick-up filmmaking, in which they shoot extra scenes to fill in plot holes or address viewer feedback. The death of Garrison Brown, which has had a lasting impact on Season 19, makes the practice of pick-up filming very clear. Later episodes of the season deal with the death of Garrison, the son of Kody and Janelle, who died in March 2024. Since Kody's distance from many of his children, especially Garrison, has been a big source of dispute among viewers, fans have conjectured that TLC included scenes like Have Dates to lessen the negative perception of Kody and Robyn in the wake of this tragedy. TLC may be trying to refute claims that Robyn was a contributing factor in Kody's familial alienation by showcasing her encouraging him to get back in touch with his family. But the harsh editing has just made fans more skeptical. A fragmented watching experience is produced by the sudden changes between images shot in 2022 and those thought to be more recent. There are also obvious variations in lighting, clothing, and even Kody and Robyn's physical attributes. Fans have noted, for instance, that Kody's clothing in the Have Dates moment is identical to one he wore in a 2024 social media post, indicating that the video was shot somewhat later than the remainder of the season. Viewers have begun to doubt the scene's authenticity as well as the season's overall integrity as a result of these discrepancies. The effects of the death of Garrison Brown. The issue surrounding the Have Dates sequence has become more emotionally intense as a result of Garrison Brown's passing. Kody and Robyn's behavior on and off the program has come under more criticism since Garrison's death, which was a devastating blow to the Brown family and the Sister Wives fanbase. Kody's alleged mistreatment of his previous 3 marriages' children has always been a source of criticism from fans, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic when he put Robyn and her kids first. Garrison, who publicly criticized his father's actions, came to represent the strained relationships within the family. Many viewers find the Have Dates scenario to be especially tone-deaf in this setting. Given Robyn's past of seeming to put her own children first, her attempt to portray herself as a supporter of family harmony is viewed as dishonest. Fans have noted that whereas Kody's other children are rarely seen interacting with Robyn, Robyn's children, Brianna, Aurora, Solomon, and Ariella, frequently appear prominently in family moments. With its emphasis on Robyn's worry for Kody's larger family, the Have Dates sequence appears to be an attempt to rewrite the story, but viewers who are aware of the family's past have not found it to be compelling. Furthermore, there are moral concerns with TLC's treatment of Garrison's passing given the scene's shooting schedule. The network runs the risk of taking advantage of a genuine tragedy for dramatic effect by using sequences that seem to deal with Kody's alienation from his kids. This strategy has caused dissatisfaction among fans. One Reddit user wrote, "It's disgusting that TLC is using Garrison's death to try to make Kody and Robyn look better." This sentiment reflects a larger dissatisfaction with the show's propensity to put numbers ahead of authenticity, especially during a time of devastating loss. They should just let the family grieve without all this fake drama. The development of the story of Sister Wives. A more significant change in Sister Wives' storyline may be seen in the debate around the Have Dates scene. The show was marketed as an accurate depiction of a polygamous family overcoming the difficulties of their unusual lifestyle when it debuted in 2010. But as time went on, the emphasis changed from presenting the Brown family's everyday activities to dramatizing their disputes with one another. Robyn is now Kody's only wife after his marriages to Mary, Janelle, and Christine ended at the same time as this development. Because of this, the show has become more and more focused on Kody and Robyn, frequently at the expense of their reputation. Previous seasons of Sister Wives, according to fans, felt more authentic, with scenes that captured the complexity and messiness of polygamy. Recent seasons, such as season 19, on the other hand, seem more manufactured, with sequences like Have Dates seeming to be created with certain narrative objectives in mind. The audience and the show are becoming increasingly estranged as a result of this change, with viewers feeling that TLC is trying to control the plot. With its blatant staging and dubious timing, the Have Dates sequence serves as a focal point for this recurring conflict and perfectly captures viewers' annoyance with the show's waning authenticity. The part TLC plays in creating the story. As the network that produces Sister Wives, TLC has a big say in how the show is told through its editing and production decisions. Given that Sister Wives ratings are dropping as a result of its cliched plots, the network has a stake in keeping viewers interested. TLC seems to be making an effort to rekindle interest in the program by directly addressing fan criticism by putting on scenes like Have Dates. This strategy hasn't worked, though, as viewers are getting better at identifying fake moments. The network has a long history of manipulating scenes. Similar charges have been made against other TLC programs like The Real Housewives and 90 Day Fiancé. Fans have cited other examples of staging in the Sister Wives case, including the notorious game night scene from season 19, in which Kody and Robyn's family played Jenga in an attempt to pass as a cohesive, happy family. Fans pointed out anomalies such as daylight flowing through closed windows and awkward family interactions during the game night, which was slammed for having a manufactured vibe similar to the Have Dates scene. The difficulties of photographing a family in turmoil may be the reason for TLC's reliance on scripting. The show's basic premise has been compromised, prompting producers to come up with new ways to create drama, as Kody's polygamous family has now been reduced to a monogamous partnership. Kody and Robyn's relationship problems are the main focus of the Have Dates scene, which aims to keep viewers interested in their tale. But the harsh execution has only made people more irate and strengthened the idea that TLC values drama over reality. The prospects for Sister Wives. Personally, I believe that the criticism of the Have D scenario is a microcosm of the more significant problems that Sister Wives is facing. The show's future is uncertain as it nears its 20th season due to dwindling viewership and rising fan dissatisfaction. Once a distinctive examination of polygamy, the Brown family story has become enmeshed in recurring disputes and contrived drama, leading many viewers to wonder if the program has reached its end. The Have Dates sequence is seen by Kody and Robyn as an unsuccessful attempt to restore their damaged reputations. The sequence has increased fan suspicion by exposing the discrepancy between the show's depiction of events and the reality that its viewers perceive, even though it may have been meant to humanize them and address critiques. If TLC wants to keep its audience in the future, it will have to address these issues, either by embracing more openness or by coming up with fresh approaches of telling the Brown family's narrative in a genuine manner. In conclusion, fan criticism of Sister Wives Season 19 has focused on the Have Dates moment, which captures larger issues with the show's authenticity and TLC's production methods. The sequence had all the makings of a prearranged attempt to change Kody and Robyn Brown's public image, from its prepared conversation to its dubious timing. Fans are not easily duped, though, as evidenced by their astute observations and outspoken criticism, which social media platforms have amplified and held TLC responsible for. If Sister Wives wants to win back the confidence of its audience, it must address its dependence on staging and writing as it deals with the aftermath of Garrison Brown's passing and the breakdown of the Brown family's polygamous arrangement. Instead of fulfilling its intended redemption narrative, the Have Dates sequence has highlighted the difficulties in preserving authenticity in reality television, prompting viewers to question whether Sister Wives will ever be able to return to its origins as an authentic depiction of an atypical family.